The earth, the air, the fire, the water, return, 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 return. The earth, the air, the fire, the water, return, 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 return. Aye, 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 aye,
Yo, I'm back again. Okay, so this video is on the Bohemian Gothic Tarot. Some of you may know about this tarot deck. Some of you may have never heard of it. I should have wrote it down. It's on a site. You can Google it and find it. My son got it for me for Christmas, and I have to tell you, I love my husband and all, but this is probably one of the best gifts I've ever gotten. Ever. Because it's awesome. So, I love the backs of it. Now, I've showed this on my, like, when I do cards on my Instagram, most of the time, it's either going to be this, like, most of the time since Christmas anyway. It's either going to be me doing a spread with this or a read with that, or it's going to be these. And you see how metallic-y that is? And it's not black. It's actually like a navy blue. It's really pretty. It's not really coming clear. Oh, well. But it's navy blue. So, these cards are kind of unique, and they're extremely dark. Now, they make a normal size set that I want to get. But, my son knows me, obviously, and how short and tiny I am. So, he got me the mini deck of this, because I can actually, like, shuffle these. Where with normal sized tarot decks, I struggle trying to shuffle. Like Waite, forget about it. I have to split that thing into 4 different little decks and then do it. And it's still a struggle because my width of my hand is not as long as those cards. Like it's hard. So, for an example, like, okay, so this is the Halloween Oracle. I feel like I've done this before. Deja vu. This is the Halloween Oracle. Bing! This is the mini deck. So you see how small that is? And my hand is like this is a challenge. But like the Rider-Waite deck, they're not as wide, but I want to say they're as long. So it is a little difficult. That was from my pull this morning. So with these, the characterizations of the, like some of the, like the 10 of Wands, I don't know if y'all can see that. It's very dark. Like, oh, my lighting's... Okay, there you go. That's a little bit better. That's the 10 of Wands. Shit. Sorry. Yeah, there. And I fucking almost dropped it. And then, let's see, Temperance. There's one in here that has Frankenstein in it. It's got to be my favorite card. Oh, here's one with the Wolfman. The 5 of Swords. Now, you can reference these via a book or another deck just to kind of play off each other. That way you can kind of see the difference. But, like, oh, this light's going to drive me nuts. Okay, so you see the castle on the hill in the background, and you've got the Wolfman. I'm going to say Wolfman. And then her, like, damsel in distress, like, oh my god. So, and if you look at her face long enough, depending on what you're reading into it, her reaction can be very different. And I like this deck because of that. So then, alright. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Alright. So here is, oh shit, the 3 of Pentacles. Now, you're not going to see Pentacles exactly, or Wands, or of course I go blank. You know what? You get what I'm saying. But if you look, okay, you take the average meaning of each card, and then you put it into what the not author, creator has kind of come up with, and they're very versatile. Like, you can use it to do like a traditional reading, but you can also get a different interpretation. But then, okay, so there's some standard type cards in here. So like this is the Ace of Cups. It's not exact, but you totally get that this is the Ace of Cups, right? There's no question. And then, let's see. The Queen of Swords. Now, she actually is a very good representation of a typical Queen of Swords. Not typical, like... When I say typical, it's a female, and she's holding a sword. That's what I'm saying. So... and I like the fact that these don't have edges, so there's no cutting involved. Try not to cough again. You know, I find this deck, it pulls to me, and I never remember, her name is Kelly, excuse me, but I can't ever remember her channel name. If I remember and think of it, I'll add it. So, like, Justice is an interesting card. It's very Justice-like. Not in the typical way, but you get the point of it. So, okay, so look, the Six of Pentacles. You see his ears? He's got elvish ears. And you can't really see it because my phone doesn't want to friggin' focus. Anyway, it's kind of pointy, like an elf. But yet she has a round ear. I don't know. I was pulled to this deck. Some people I can totally get not being pulled. One, it's extremely dark. Two, you almost, like, I'm a lover of old school horror, like The Thing from the Black Lagoon, Dracula, which there's heavy Dracula in this. Like the Lovers card, if I can find it, and there's two of them. Oh, the Devil card's gotta be my freaking favorite. Look at this. Look at that. Now, you can't see because I'm on my phone, and I'm going to get a better camera one day. Like I've said that forever. But, okay, so this is all about your inner temptations and demons. So, look at, that's a hypodermic needle. She's putting a needle to her. And she's cut, like, she's holding on so hard to this. I don't know. I just love this deck. I really freaking do. I just love it. So... and then you have the moon. I'm not going to show all the cards, but then you have the moon, which you see the little crescent moon in the background. Hey. And then she's overlooking what looks to be a garden type area. And then you have the howling wolf behind her. You know. And this is the moon card. You can't see it. So anyway, I love this deck. A lot of people will, a lot of people won't, and it's whatever. And I really believe, like, you have to... I think everybody's... not everybody. I don't want to generalize. But I feel like a lot of people start with the Rider-Waite deck, which is a good starter deck. Hands down, like, it's... You get the gist of those cards. And then there are books that use the Rider-Waite deck very heavily... to give you more defined meanings, spreads, you know, if you lay this with this and this pattern, it means this, you know, you can go really drive yourself nuts doing tarot, let me tell you. And my mother has a totally different book. This is a different kind of video, but I'm just saying, like, every deck that you get should mean something specific to you because you're the one that's using it. Right? So you can't just go get a generic deck and think you're about to rule the world of tarot because you're going to get a deck, and if you're not pulled to it, if you don't feel called to it or connect with it, it's not going to do anything for you. That's my opinion. Everybody might have their own opinion. There might be people out there that say they can just pull cards from anything and get a read. And that's true, but I feel personally like if you connect with a deck, it works better for you. That's just me. I could be wrong. I could be right. I could be right in the middle where I am now and say that that's my opinion. Everybody's got a different opinion. Everybody works with tarot differently, but similarly. This is the Strength card. See her wings? Typical, you know, wow, brain fart, lion. But it's just so pretty. But that's just me. Anyway, I just wanted, I'm not going to flip through all these, but it's just gorgeous. And I love it so much. I was really looking for the lovers because there are two different versions. Not virgins, but versions. My speech has been all over the place today. I have another tarot deck that I got that I saw a walkthrough of, and I was like, ooh, I like it. And then I went to search it, and it was, look, the Fool is doing like Karate Kid moves on top of a gargoyle. I just love it. I love it, love it, love it. But anyway, I keep getting off point. I'm trying to find this real quick. These are all upside down because of the way I picked them. Ah, here's one. Bam. I bet it's going to be in the last stack, of course. Oh, nope, there it is. Alright, so lovers number 1. Okay. She's not really feeling it, but she's not really pulling away. He's going in for the neck. Very Dracula-like, vampire-like. Okay, there's one. Alright, the second one is a little bit different. So you can get a different feel for it. Now, they say you can pull them out and, you know, use whichever one you want to use. But in my opinion, I leave them in. Because, how can I explain this? Because this is just what I do. Like, I'm sure I'm going to have people say that this is wrong. And I don't believe there is a right or wrong. So, what I do is I leave them in. And depending on how they lay out in the spread is how I read them. Based on what I'm asking and what I'm looking for, I guess. So, one, lovers might be, like, say, the first one. She's kind of like, I'm okay with this, but I'm still a little reserved. And he's, like, full on, like, going for it, right? So, you can get a totally different feel off that in a reading than this one where he's holding her and she's kind of like, I don't know, you know? Like, I'm here, but I don't know. That's just my opinion. Anyway, this is 12 minutes long now, and I'm going to have to edit some of my breathing, wheezing out. That is that. The Bohemian Gothic Tarot. I'll put that right there so you can see it. And it comes with the little bitty standard itty bitty book. And now I will say I like the fact this doesn't do reverses, for one, which I found odd at first, but you get used to it. And you can read these cards and you want to reverse them, whatever. But it has the standard meaning. And then it has darker shadow or more hidden meanings. So it gives you two different kind of things to look for, depending on what you're asking and what you're looking for. So, anyway, that's all. I might share the other one, depending on breathing. If I have a day that I don't have to gab too much, it's easier for me to do these. But after talking a lot, by the end of the day, it's hard because it strains my voice. And as you can tell, I just got home from work. I got rat hair and half makeup. But this eye makeup lasted all day, most of the day. Some of the purple's gone, but I'm not mad at it. I'm really not. My eyelashes are looking good. Anyway, so I will see y'all later. Bye bye and good night.